Possibility. Well, down there I look all good, but up there I look all bad. What the heck?
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome into Saturday, March 28th, 2026. Pinsed Out Live with the Zoom homies. I confirm my audio, and I will confirm the Zoom homies, which are Bill, Rich, Greg, Sam, Chris, Max, Jim, and Jeff Ryman. Hello, boys.
You got Jim's dog too.
Oh, well, I don't know Jim's dog's name.
That's Molly.
Molly or Somali?
No, just Molly.
Just Molly. Oh, we have Jim and just Molly. Oh, I get it. Jim and just Molly. And I pissed him off within the first minute of the stream. Yes.
Please don't give me no trouble. Just hand over the microfilm.
You really? Oh, let's get some business out of the way. Tony Waddle gifted 10, count them, 10 memberships earlier tonight. Thank you, Tony. I do appreciate that. It looks like a couple of them went to people I actually know, and a couple of them went to people that I don't know, and hopefully maybe that will drive up the subscriptions. I'm not sure, but either way, thank you so much. Glad that the homies could help you out earlier today. I'm going to jump down to where I'm live. I'll check chat later. I sort of kind of have a request that was made last night and I didn't realize something until I tested it a while ago, and I got to make one quick edit, but I think it's going to work. After we went live, it looks like Nightbot was first with a joke. What did the banana say to the dog? Nothing. Bananas can't talk. It's what the first thing is from Nightbot. I have no idea. Maybe I screwed something else tonight. We have Simoleons here from Sparkle. I'm going to say that's how I got the spark part right. I'm not sure the last part. Scott's in the house. Hello, Scott. Galactic Volcano's in the house. Martini time. Yes, preparation, just in case. And I have to get rid of something on there. Marshall says, no caps, please. Yep. We're working on that. Occasionally, caps are good. I just don't want everything in all caps all the time, and we'll figure out what we're going to do on that. Is John in the house? I didn't see John. Tim's in the house. Hello, Tim.
Well, he had a...
Hey, John's here. He was here. Well, he didn't get... So, is points working? Can somebody check to see if your points are working? Because
Yes, I got points when I came in.
So John did not. Well,
he was in earlier, maybe.
So I haven't done anything to the points. I haven't looked into that. Things I want to look into, I have not done. It's weird. Hello, Hayek. Haywak. I got to change her name too. So I need one person. Okay, please hear me out when I say this. I need one person to put in the following command: exclamation GB. GB. Did not work. Yeah, I thought about that, Sam. Golf Bravo. GB. Yeah, I thought about that, Sam. So Golf Bravo. Why didn't that work? So I'm gonna turn my I'm testing my audio because didn't follow instructions. Yeah, it's expected, to be honest. And you're right. I probably should have done it myself. And if it worked, then that would have triggered everybody else to run it. I'm going to tell you guys right now, if it's abused, it'll go away. Okay? I'm just going to tell you, if it's abused, it'll go away. I'm going to trigger it and see if it's going to work from OBS. And then I'll figure it out. I remember to do this. Well, you'll see.
Good boy, Dougie. Good boy.
Well, you'll see.
Good boy, doggy.
While you're fiddling with that, I'd like to look at that. There we go. While you're fiddling with that, I would just like to take a moment and say, Tony, thank you. It wasn't necessary. I'm glad to help. You certainly have supported me for the longest time. Just giving some of it back.
I'll second that. Tony is a fantastic supporter. It does work from OBS, which means there's a disconnect in how I set it up in StreamerBot. So I am not even going to attempt to fix that tonight, but it will work tomorrow night. There's something just not right somewhere, and I'm not sure exactly where it is. Of course, I remembered to do this at 9:30, and I'm sitting here bouncing back and forth trying to watch the Purdue-Arizona game, and sure, my emphasis was there, not here, but I'll get it. As you can tell with OBS, it will work. It does work. It was requested last night, and I got it. No, that wasn't an earthquake. Something fell off my desk.
Good boy, doggy. Good boy.
All right. I think I know what the problem is, but I'm not going to make any attempt to fix it tonight. And you're more than welcome to try it. It's not going to work, I don't think. Why is my voice coming through? Why is my voice coming through so loud? I have a booming voice. I've had. It's not Golf Delta, Jeff. It's Golf Bravo.
No.
And I will look to tell you to see why that is. If I could get a homie to say something.
Something.
They look okay by the mixer. I hate to go to the dead bets. It's not on my end. It's on your end card. But I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do what I don't like to do. I might as well just start doing this anyway.
Atlanta Braves is starting off good. They 2-0 now.
Yeah, I'm still miffed that baseball started in March. It always starts in April. Just
Kansas City. They will play in Kansas City last night and probably tomorrow too. Tonight and tomorrow.
all right. I need any homie to say anything, please.
Such as what?
Anything.
Yeah. Test.
Zoom audio is good in my ears. I'm just letting you run it. It appears to be okay on the stream. I've got my volume set at about 50%. It may be echoing, and I apologize for that. All the adjustments are there, so I'm not sure, John. I am not sure. Zoom is usually softer other than Ken's, which is weird. Well, yes and no. On OBS, my settings are exactly the same for myself and for Zoom. However, Zoom guys can set their own settings for their individual Zooms, which affects how it goes out over Zoom, which affects how it goes out over the live stream. So it could be that. But they sounded okay to me. They're not that much lower. I'll tell you what. I normally don't like to do this. Yeah, and I apologize. I am not even looking at chat right now. I'm focusing on the audio issue. All right. Any homie on Zoom, please give me an audio check, please.
I do not understand this. We do not have this in my country.
Okay, that came good through and hit into almost the red on the mixer. So how does that sound on YouTube now? Question, what's your favorite candy of all time? Prior to becoming a diabetic, after diabetic, none. Prior to becoming a diabetic, I would say all of the above. I don't know. I didn't have, it was candy, man. I mean,
Works for me, man. Works
Milky Way, Almond Joy, Mounds.
Prior to my teeth falling out, gummy bears and Skittles.
I never did like. I was the chocolate guy. I love chocolate. I actually like paydays too. How many people here remember paydays?
God. Not
Not when you go to work and get your money. When you actually go to get a candy bar.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I like that.
Scott's saying it's better. John says it's better. Tony says it's normal. What's the special major milestone? Well, the special major milestone is, thank you for asking, and I will explain. I'll explain myself in a minute. Well, by the way, tonight's trailer, I wanted to have Ironsides in there. I could not. I'm not going to say it can't be done because I have not given up yet. I could not find anything on YouTube that's playing on YouTube that I copied in my system to upload into my trailer that was visible. Everything, the audio was fine. You could hear the music, but the video that goes with it is blocked in the United States. Wait a minute. I'm sitting in Indiana. That's in the United States. At least when I looked this morning, it still was. But I can't. It's weird. Don't get me started. So I had to replace it. Hang on, and I will tell you what that's all about here in just 1 second. As soon as I remember something, I'll explain that in a minute. Caramello, yeah, I remember vaguely something along those lines. I liked all candies. I didn't have a specific guy. If it was chocolate, it was good to go. It was me.
Yeah.
But the stuff like sour bears or the sour stuff, sweethearts every once in a great while, we're
I like
okay.
those too. I like chocolate and all of it.
Yeah, sweet tarts. I almost OD'd on those at one point when I was a kid. Whew.
Okay, so I know. Where did the thumbnail go? It should say 250.
I would get one of those jawbreakers and just suck on it until it gets soft and just bite down on it. Ooh, that's so good.
Yeah, they were okay. They were not my
All
favorites.
sugar.
Well, of course it was all sugar.
I
They
have
got
a
us
question.
started early. Go ahead, Jim.
Why is there a sidebar with all the Zoom controls, some of the Zoom controls on there showing on the screen?
That's a good question because I'm trying to set the thumbnail to reflect tonight's thumbnail. I'm trying to find it. So I went to setting. I went to the camera or the icon down there, clicked on it up, video and effect settings, add, and I guess because I'm showing Zoom and Zoom only now, no clocks, no banner, no scroll, no nothing. That would be my guess.
Okay. It's unusual because I didn't think that was possible.
Well, let's try it again. I'm going to hit the up arrow on the video. I'm going to go to video and effects, and it brings up the white box for me to see, so I can go in and there it is again.
Yeah, it pops right back up. That's interesting. I didn't think you could do that
This,
before.
this could be a new setting. So what I would like you to do, Jim, is the same thing. Go to videos, see if you can set a background. Let's see if it shows up on your back. It should. I will answer the question on the thumbnail. I got to figure out how I want to do this.
Video effects and settings. Okay, here we go.
So it's not showing up on your box yet, which, by the way, the boxes keep getting messed up.
Yeah.
It's all about me. I should be in the middle.
No, it's not showing up. I'm guessing the reason it shows up for you is because it's your Zoom session.
That, or there could be a possibility of another thing here. I'm going to check that out. Now, chat did not, when I clicked on chat, that did not show up over on the live stream. So let me check something here. Nope, it's not that. And that's not showing up either. So that's got to be a new thing. I don't know. So the reason that, oh God, how am I wanting to do this? It would have been so easy if I could have did what I was trying to do, which I obviously couldn't do. So I'm going to do it a different way. I'm going to share my screen over to YouTube. I think. Yes. So 250 consecutive days. 250 consecutive days ago, July 21st of last year, I started live streaming. I have not missed a day since July 21st. That's the major milestone. If you think about 250 consecutive days of live streaming, it's crazy. Now, why didn't it go back to Zoom? So sorry it took so long, and that was kind of a convoluted around the bar Doug Betts way of doing it. Oh, hey, Doug, when did you get? Oh, Doug's not here, is he? Long Dog's in the house. Sorry, he was kind of dozing off. Apparently, I'm dozing off right now. Reese's peanut butter cups, M&Ms are good. Yeah. I don't know why that did that, Jim. That's something I'm going to have to look into. I thought maybe because earlier when I was sharing my screen, I was sharing Zoom functions. I checked that. It's not. It's clearly when I go to video, I don't see anything in there.
Yeah, I mean,
I can
was just
blur
curious
it,
'cause
which I don't
I
want
don't
to do
remember ever
that.
seeing that before.
So now I got to go find something because it's going to show back. Yeah, see, there it is. And I can't see this at all. Oh, you know what? I don't like that. Okay, I got to grab something. Let's just go with that one, I guess. That way it's not blurred. There we go. I've never seen it until tonight either, because last night when I changed it, that didn't happen. So points are working, it looks like. Tony's, yeah, exactly, Tony. Somebody's got 39 degrees. I guess that would be Jim. I don't know what ours is. Cold. I do know Illinois won earlier today. My hat is off to them. Congratulations. Didn't make me a hill of beans difference of who won that, either the I team from Iowa or the I team from Illinois, because either way, it was a Big Ten team going to the Final Four. I would have preferred it been Iowa because I don't like Illinois. They're right there with Purdue. But I'm pulling for Purdue to upset Arizona. I really am. Currently, it's 42-40 with about 16 minutes to go in the second half. I can't hear it. I got the door closed. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd be in there because I'd be up, down, and anyway. Let's go look at chat, see if I've missed anything. Hershey bars, Hershey's with almonds were good. Dark chocolate Hershey's were good. They say dark, yep. Now in English can be done. I screwed that. They say dark chocolate is very healthy. That's what they say. Exclamation E. That does work. And it's weird because for the one I set up tonight for Doug, I just copy and pasted everything, and then I made the appropriate adjustment changes to, instead of being pointed to English, it points to Doug, and it plays. But it don't when you do the extra. I can test it if I go into StreamerBot. If I open up StreamerBot and I go into Actions and I go to Good Boy Dougie and I right click on it and
Good boy.
it's playing in OBS, so therefore I'm going to assume it's playing over, and there it's showing up over there. So somewhere in my sub actions, I have it wrong. So I will fix that tomorrow night. I'm not going to do it live. Something in Yellowstone National Parks, Sam says, oh, the weather, an exclamation. Okay. Long Dog says, yeah, he's been taught that dark chocolate is very good, but there are respect. Yeah, everything's in moderation. I mean, you can eat, diabetics can eat anything they want. Anybody can eat anything they want. It's just the amount, moderation, don't overdo it. One donut coming up in May. 42, get back to that, get out of that. Anybody have anything? Did I miss anything in chat? If I did, hit me up in orange, give me a timestamp, and I'll go look it up and see what it was. I'm scrolling back up through there just to see. I don't think I have. Bill, why don't you just wipe and reload that phone?
I'm afraid if you try to download what they want what's come off of it, you're going to import the bad stuff too.
I wouldn't do a backup. I would wipe and reload. Start all over again. How much stuff? Okay, Alex Jr., how much stuff do you have on your phone?
About 2 pages worth of.
But I do understand. I would not want to redo mine right now either. Robert says us diabetical folks. That's right. We stick together, tend to. Hello, Robert. And I'm pretty sure I gave credit for the thumbnail too, Robert. That was all Robert this tonight. Robert, the thumbnail tonight was 100% Robert Michael from chat and the Zoom homies. Did a good job. He sent me about 4, I believe it was. And as soon as I seen that one, the other 3 might as well not even existed. I downloaded them, but I didn't use them. That one was fantastic. So, I think the next major milestone will be between, and one of you math guys can figure this out at what number that would be, halfway between tonight and 365. Whatever that turns out to be, that might be the next major milestone. Do I intend to go an entire year? I do not. Could I make it an entire year? I might. Robert had nothing to do with the trailer, John. The trailer was all Zoom. The trailer was all chat recommendations, and I put that together. He did the thumbnail. John's got to get his hearing aids or his ability to read the screen fixed. And I appreciate when Bill does things for me for the thumbnail, and Robert does things for me for the thumbnail, and Rich makes suggestions for the thumbnail. I appreciate that, and I will hopefully remember to give credit where credit's due, so to speak. Right, Rich?
Right.
Right. 182 and a half. That would be halfway between, okay, so 300, wait a minute. If I'm at 255, 182, that's going to put me at what, 300 and something? Just doing simple math in my
182 is
head.
half of 365.
Okay, so, but we have to figure, oh, Greg's got dinner. It looks like some broccoli. Hold on. Spotlighting him. Oh, we got broccoli. We got onions. We got peppers. We got sausage. I'm going to go with sausage. Corn. Is that corn in the background?
He's muted.
Well, yes.
Pork chops, buffalo noodles, and broccoli.
What in the world? I'll regret this. What is a buffalo noodle?
A spicy noodle.
All right. So Scott says, thanks. I'll keep that in mind next time. Scott says 115 days until I'm up to a year. That sounds about right, I believe. And 57 more. So 57 days, 307 days, I'll be 3/4 of the way of having done a year. Now, somebody did an exclamation B, or I'm way behind watching myself on the DaVinci machine because Doug just popped up on the DaVinci machine. I'm going to say it's not on the red live button. And sure enough, it is not. I don't know what YouTube is doing. That's on Google. I only use Google on that machine. So thank you, Scott. Thank you, Sam. I don't know. I thought I was actually thinking about this the other day about can I go until July 21st of this year, have an entire 1 year consecutive daily streaming. Robert says neither does YouTube. Yeah, no kidding. Man, no kidding. Speaking of YouTube, here's some absurdity for you in YouTube. I'll share. Give me a moment. So a couple days ago, I uploaded Cooking with Ken, Part 1, 362 views. Thank you. That's good. That's fantastic. The next day, Literally, I uploaded Cooking with Ken Part 2, 48 views. That's expected. Today I upload Cooking with Ken Part 3 in parentheses, I think. 614 views as of this moment. Go figure. I actually have the last part of this already loaded, ready to go. It's just currently unlisted. I just have to go in there and change it from unlisted to listed, and that'll be it. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's going to be under 50 for views. We'll find out tomorrow because I will release that tomorrow. That's weird. Shorts are such a weird animal. If you uploaded one Cooking with Greg guy, it would be a hit. I should do that, huh? I should go to Maryland. There would be so much editing in that, though. Can you imagine? Neither does YouTube. I saw the Cooking with Video added comments. Yeah, you question how I use the microwave. I put it in a microwavable bowl. I put it in the microwave. I close the microwave door. I press the button that is appropriate. In this case, is the 30-second timer, and I hit it depending on how long I want it to cook. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. 30 seconds at a time. Minute 20 at third. For minute 20. Or it, and then I let it do its thing. Yeah, I'm sure there would be one or two of that and a couple other ones, Tony, easily. It would be, and here Greg's gonna me. Yeah, I'm answering your question. You said you wanted me to show you how to do that. I am not going to do a video of opening my microwave, putting the product into my microwave, closing the door. But then again, now that I think about it, I don't know. No, I probably won't. But I do appreciate you watching, Long Dog. I do appreciate your comments. Thank you very much. It was very good, by the way. As you will see when I upload the next one, it's uploaded when I take it from unlisted to an active status. And then the next question is, based on those numbers, I mean, it's kind of interesting because the first one did good, the second one bombed, third one did fantastic, and I do expect this next one to bomb. It won't bother me. It won't surprise me. It won't hurt my feelings at all. I probably will release that tomorrow morning. That's kind of my targeting time. No, I'm not writing the times down saying this one was released at 3:13 this afternoon, and within an hour it had 300. I'm not doing that. I used to do stuff like that, but I don't care anymore. I was kind of trying to get Doug down some roads today about some things with YouTube, and I was really surprised that he's aware of some channels, and the way he put it, it's like he might have downloaded some information, but then the people that are saying, hey, I got demonetized, are, taking those videos down. I don't know. I don't know. Well, you're not necessarily showed the technique for cooking the eggs in the microwave. That can be very tricky. Yeah, cooking anything in the microwave can be tricky. It's all about timing. I know Greg boils his, well, he doesn't boil it. He microwaves his vegetables in a microwave. I've thought about trying that, and I do want to try that, but I need to get with Greg for him to remind me how much water to put in there and how much time to put it in, how much time to put it on the microwave. I steam my broccoli and my cauliflower. I like it that way because when you boil it, I don't know, it just doesn't taste right to me. Guess tonight's going to be the cooking show with Long Dog and Ken. Oh boy, how many people would not tune in to see that? Nobody caught the fact that I said that kind of, never mind.
Okay, let's see. Come on.
In case you're wondering what I'm contemplating, Tony says yes. In case you're wondering what I'm sitting here looking at, is I'm hearing an echo, which I would have bet money before I looked that it was Greg's TV. It is not Greg's TV. And now I don't hear it at all. Usually when you speak or a noise comes from the background, your box will light up green. That should show up on YouTube as well. I was hearing the echo, but it was not Greg's box. It was lit up. So it's not there now, whatever it was. I also have very special pottery. He has a very special pottery bowl. I have plastic with a lid and a vent. Yeah, I think I had something like that years ago. It sealed and it had a little vent on there, and you said, I think I threw it away. I like to cook. I do like to cook. Man, we barely made it to 30 minutes. You guys ever notice that Saturdays and Sundays are just kind of slow? And I want to do this for another 100 and some odd days, 115 more days. I think the only way Long Dog and I could do anything collaboratively would be over the internet. And we would have to figure out, are we using StreamYard? Are we going to use Zoom? Are we going to try to use Stream? Okay, here, for all you tech dudes out there, can you use StreamYard and Zoom at the same time? Greg is shaking his head no. We get a good answer from Jeff Ryman, which was definitive, by the way. I don't know either. That's why I'm asking. I have no idea. You know what? I'll bet you Sam's thinking about how to do this. I'll bet you can. Tim Cruz is in the house. I thought Tim was here earlier under official Tim Tech, was he not? Because I did show him, well, I tried to show him the fact that I did fulfill his request of a good boy Dougie. However, it's got issues. And Tim, if you missed it earlier, I'm going to run it through OBS.
Good boy, Dougie. Good boy.
Now, that is just the video. I pulled that part out. I have the entire show downloaded. So if there's anything in that show that you would like to see, let me know. I've got it. I can bring it into DaVinci and I can put it up there however we want. Yeah, it's got issues. It's got issues in that, number one, the microphone and the audio is not muting. Of course, there's no worry of the audio being muted because nobody's saying anything but me. And it's just not turning off and turning on like it should. Which I don't understand that either. The audio needs a little bit. Are you kidding me? On Doug? Doug is in the red for Doug. Yeah, I just asked for Doug.
Good boy, Dougie. Good boy.
There's nothing wrong with Doug's audio, Tim. It's almost absolutely, dare I say, perfect for something I've done. Turn up your audio on your system and see how it sounds. Because I just played it for myself on the DaVinci machine, and it's good. I can adjust it. There's several ways I can adjust it. Here's the problem with that, though. I'm going to go on my Doug rant tonight. It's the day, okay? Doug rants, I rant. By golly, yeah. Oh, man, that hurt my hand. Remind myself never to do that again. If I start making these adjustments, I can't hear it. I adjust it. Oh, it's too loud. I adjust it. I can't hear it. Oh, I'll do that for the entire show. So I get it to where when I think it's at an even keel for you to go into your system's audio and do what you need to do, that's how I do things. I base it on how do I want to hear it. Yes, I have had things that go out, and they're great guy loud that nobody can hear anything because it's so damn loud. And I screwed that up. Yes, Greg. my friend. Yes, Greg, when you're I love Greg. Complete denial. Not me. Must be you. You guys get my drift though. I do spend when I have audio on the trailers and things like that, I spend time adjusting the volume to where I think it would sound good. And 9 out of 10 times I replay it on the platform to see how it sounds on the platform because I think the platform makes some adjustments too. Hey, those of us that have amplified speakers and the ability to have you just yelled into my ear. So you have speakers on your ears. I have sort of speakers on my ears. See right here, this is sort of a speaker on my ear. Um, again, Long Dog, if I sound loud to you, turn your volume button down just a skosh, you'll be fine. So I got nothing back on Zoom and StreamYard at the same time. All right, let's follow that up with the stupid follow-up question. By the way, we ain't going to make it 24 more minutes. This is dead. How many of you would like to see me try to do StreamYard and Zoom at the same time on a live stream? Greg, we're changing your name, okay? In fact, I'm going to change your name right now. Your name is now going to be yeah, I have changed your name. No, not Mud, Mikey. You know, the old life commercials. Let's give it to Mikey. He'll eat anything. Let's ask Greg. He'll agree to anything. uh, really? Everything I've suggested so far? I think we could do an entire bit on this. Jamie is in the house. I would like to see you try both. Well, thank you, Jamie. I will I have it. I mean, this is the scary thing is I have an idea of how it possibly could be done, and I will run that idea by Sam after the show. And no, I'm not going to ask Sam to help me fix the Doug issue. I'm going to try to fix that on my own. If I get to a point where I can't figure out, I'm not too proud to say I need help, and I reach out and get help. But this one I want to try to do by myself. I'm giggling and laughing at a picture that Bill just uploaded to Zoom chat. Welcome, Mud. Yeah, that's doing what it should. I did look into that. That took me a minute to figure that out. Uh-oh, we're down 4, 57-41, or 51-47. 11 minutes to go in the game. Arizona is actually favored to win this game, and rightfully so. They are the #1 seed in that tournament, in that bracket of the tournament. Purdue's #2, so it should be a really good game. And then tomorrow we have Duke and somebody. Michigan, I believe. No, not Michigan. Who's Duke? Don't mind me. Duke and St. John. No, Duke and UConn. That'll be a good game because UConn upset Michigan State yesterday. Which, yes, that was a mild upset, even though one was #2, one was #3. Wintermute is in, yeah, St. John's. Duke beat St. John's. They play UConn tomorrow at 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock, which is weird. Weird starting time. And then Michigan and Tennessee play at 2:15. We'll see. Thank you, Wintermute. Hello, Duke of Earl. Yeah, that'll say welcome, Duke of Earl. Anytime you put in, see, welcome, Duke of Earl. Duke. Oh, wait a minute. It's only getting Duke. Why is it not getting Duke of Earl? Thought I had that fixed too.
Duke of Earl.
Yeah, I can when I go back to doing music, which is going to be in 115 days. I have so many TV shows I can do. And then I probably have an entire year easily of music that people suggested throughout the couple of days that we were doing that. All right, I got a question for primarily the chat, Zoom as well, but primarily the chat. Which would you rather see, musical trailers or television flashback old day trailers? Well, let me think about that a minute. Because I'm not going to combine them. We're not going to start out with Joan Jett and the Blackhearts and go into Leave It to Beaver. Wait, that was a bad comparison. Really? I just got an O out of that? I know you made the connection. Both alternate. Jamie says television. Scott says both alternate. That's a possibility. That is a possibility. The owner of the house has showed up. Hello, Princess. Was that the lid?
Yeah, that was the lid.
That was a good sound. I'm gonna have to record that and use that as a soundbite. Long Dog, about anything that brings back flashbacks, something special triggers the memory, even with potential for trauma. BH Ringer's in the house. Hello, BH Ringer. It was so good seeing you today. And Ghost. Ghost is a person, by the way. It was not a ghost. Let's clarify that. As I walk through this world, nothing can stop the Duke of Earl. Now, BH Ringer had a giveaway today, this afternoon. I did provide the link. I don't know how many people went and watched and just lurked. I was there. That was a interesting time today for me because I had BH going, I had Doug going, I had Zoom going, I had another thing going, I had maybe tonight will be it for a while. Let's how many people want to see me stop at 250 and take some time off like till July 21st? Let's put a 1 in chat. Look at that overwhelming number of ones that are coming through. Really, people want to see me take a Jamie, Tony. 0.5. Oh. It'll happen one of these days. I can't say when or why or anything else, but I'm sure at some point in time I'm going to have to take a break and just say, I need to take a break. For now, I'm good. Good. That's good. It's good English. Good. Yes. Good boy. Hello, everybody. Baba Wawa here. That was a great skit from Saturday Night Live. I would really like to do some things from Saturday Night Live, but let me tell you what, as much as I have tried, there's no way I can get anything like that to sneak through. I don't even think I can do a members only and get it to sneak through because I'm sure YouTube still watches the members only stuff or monitors it or whatever you want to say they do. So, another question for the general group, Zoom and chat. What do you guys think about an earlier start time for me? 9 p.m. on the East Coast and versus the 10 p.m. I expected Jeff to go.
Well, up to you.
Jamie says yes. Tim says I deserve a break. Do what, Jeff?
I'll probably be a little late.
Yeah, because that puts it at 6 o'clock. I've contemplated this many times. Long Dog says,
huh? That's what you want to do. I'm going to object.
Well, the opposite end of that spectrum is what about 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time? And here we go again with the audio situation. You just can't, no matter what I do.
Make everybody happy, so don't worry
Exactly.
about it.
Exactly.
Do what's right for you.
Yeah. BH says it sounds good to him. Yeah, BH is like an hour and I think right now for BH it's 11:45 p.m., not 10:45. I think, and I know there are certain time zones that they got some splittage of the hour in there. It's like an hour and a half, if I remember right. It's weird how they do that. I was trying to figure out Darren today because he said their time changes tonight. But I thought he said last week their time changed last week. So are they changing it every other week just to mess with people's heads or what? Jim got a hello, Jim, HRU. It's good to see you in chat. Yeah, correct. It's 11:45. Okay, so you are 1 hour. They changed tonight or this morning their time. I wasn't sure, Tony, because that's what I thought too. But then when Darren was here earlier, he said that his time was going to change tonight again. At least that's how I understood it. Even if I can't make it, I watch it later. I appreciate that, Jamie. I really do. I watch a lot of stuff after the fact because there are people live streaming now. I mean, YouTube's huge. I don't know the exact number of how many millions of people are on here, but it's up there somewhere. So I guess I should have named tonight. So you can't make all the people happy all the time. You can't make some of the people happy all the time. But anyway, however that saying goes, the whole Europe goes up 1 hour this evening and it goes back this winter. Okay, so he's an hour. So right now, I thought he was 5 hours in front of us. I thought it was. I'm going to go to 11. I thought it was 4 o'clock in the morning for him, but it's not. He said it was 3 o'clock. So now after tonight, he will be 1 hour ahead of us. And I'm going to shut up because I'll get myself confused. Britain changes on the last Sunday in March. All right, thank you, Wintermute.
You said you was going to shut up.
No, we are not changing. We're not turning this live stream into the ever popular and famous Zoom homies meeting where we all sit here and go,
I think it's time for some.
Oh, why not? That's fun.
now, wouldn't it be ironic if we said, we're going to try an experiment tonight? Tonight's live stream is nothing but an experiment. Nobody says anything at all. Nothing. All communications is done through chat. I know, Jim. Think about that a minute. Think about that. No communications on Zoom. Everything's got to be done. Oh, wow. What a scam that would be for me. I realize not everybody's watching my show, including the Zoom homies. I get that. I get it. But if I made it to where nobody could talk on Zoom, oh, bad boy, Dougie, bad boy. If you'd like to see us do a silent live stream,
you want to drive people away to get us to sing?
no, here we go. I'm going down the Doug road again. I'm like Doug. I want this channel to grow. I really do. But I get it. We dug the hole back in 2021, and we're still in the hole. We have not even made any progress to get out of the hole. It's fine. I support StreamYard. Funny how I broke that up. Now I need to learn to read. Thank you, Wintermute. I will check that out. Yes, silent live stream. No. Can you imagine one? I can't even imagine 10 minutes of a live stream with 9 or 8 or 10 or however many show up to Zoom that night, and we just sit here and type away on our keyboard. Don't see that happening.
It'd be almost like the last picture, and
be almost like the 25 minutes I seen this afternoon on Zoom before I decided I was going to go either to the store or take a nap, and I opted to take a nap, and I'm like, I got to go. I mean, one store, nap, one or the other, maybe both. But Rich is like, oh, I know, man. Let me look at, where's that at? That is right there. Thank you, Wintermute. I got that queued up, ready to go, and I was kind of thinking that would be sort of the way to do it. I'm just glancing at the first screen, open StreamYard and Zoom, and then you would go to share the screen. That was one way I was thinking about doing it. There's another way I was thinking about doing it. So I may experiment with that a little bit tomorrow and see. Yeah, I do too. I forget who I was talking to the other day, but somebody said, if you sat on your hands, can you talk?
Yes.
No, I talk with my hands. I've always talked with my hands. Usually I talk with both hands at the same time.
You Italian?
You said I'm half Italian. So yeah. No, best I pretty much sure I'm German. Bring up the monkeys. Oh, wow. That's a thought too. Careful, I'm in Galvin Newsom territory. What, with monkeys? Kind of figured it out. Tony lives in California. Tony knows the deal. He lives in I'd love to live in Monterey. I could never afford to live in Monterey, but Monterey is absolutely fantastic. I would not, if someone were to say Ken, or if you're in the other part of the world, Sir Ken, what part of California would you want to live in, given the choice of these cities? And if Monterey's on that list, Monterey's going to win that deal every single time. Not happening. Well, the golfing membership. Thank you, Tony. By the way, I need to get that gone. I meant to do that recently and I forgot. That was nothing but a joke. I honestly did not expect anyone to join it, let alone stay with it as long as you had. 99 cents is fine. I don't mind that. I don't get too upset with YouTube's. Well, that's not entirely true. I do get upset with a lot of things with YouTube, but the monetization, I get it. They're a business. They're in this to make money. They could care squat less about us, and by us I mean the creators. Whether you've got a absurd 1 million subscribers, Doug, or you have a paltry 5,000 subscribers, Ken, they don't care. Accept it. If you don't like it, move on. So I'm going to remain monetized. I made a command decision. I had a conversation with myself and me. Yeah, me, myself, and I. And we decided we're going to stay monetized. So
Myself and Irene.
Jim Carrey movie?
Mm-hmm.
Good movie. Good movie. Oh, I misunderstood. If you were here, the G's. Okay, got it. Ellen's in the house. Hello, Ellen. Now, Ellen will probably be going live here in about 6 or 7 minutes. That's the good thing about if I go live at 9, 9:30, or 10, I will be over and I can go watch some of the streams that started around 11:15 my time. Because as it is right now, I can't. Oddly enough, somehow we did make it to almost an hour. We're at 54 minutes right now. It's amazing. I honestly didn't think we would get to this point in time. And tomorrow night, I'm just warning you, Sunday nights are worse than Saturday nights. Unless we can get something going about, do you remember when? We're losing. 68-55, 5 minutes and 17 seconds to go. I hate to see that. Now I got to root for Michigan. Doggone it. Does anybody have anything else they'd like to see in the form of this right here? And bear in mind, it's
Good
not
boy,
working
Dougie.
correct. So you
Good
should still hear my
boy.
voice over Doug right now. With Doug playing, my voice should still be going out. If you didn't hear my voice, let me know in chat. But I'm pretty sure since I saw the mixer go up when I spoke and Doug was playing that it was going out.
What'd you say?
What? Hold on, let me.
What'd you say?
Hey, hey.
Yeah, Jamie said she did. Yeah, because that's a problem, and I will get that fixed. No, I will not do a second live stream this evening to see if it's fixed. I will wait till tomorrow. It's not that big of a deal. The other night it was a pretty big thing for me because I was pretty frustrated that that was going on. Excuse me, and I wanted to make sure that it got fixed. You also would hear Zoom if anyone in Zoom was talking, because it too goes up. See, I've bored Jeff to tears. Jeff goes, Jeff, how'd you do last night in cards?
You're muted.
Well, that's how good he did in cards last night.
Lost $4, but I was down 10 at one point. Came back a little bit.
Now, I can't remember. Do you have rebuys? Can you buy back in?
Yeah,
Do you? Is it capped?
unlimited rebuys. One lady bought in twice and used all her money.
Unlimited rebuys.
Yep.
Wow.
You want to give us your money and we'll take it.
Yeah, really.
No,
Yeah, my
thanks, I
friend
gave-
that brought me out here to Vegas in the first place was the big winner. He won $25 real money.
Oh my.
No thanks. I
buy
gave
in.
all my money to my federal taxes.
Yeah, well, I gave more
Yeah,
than you did.
unfortunately. All right, here we go.
Buy in for $10 and then you get $20 of play money, so to speak.
Chips, yeah. Yeah.
And then when you're done, you add it up and you get half of what's left. So I mean,
So do you
that's
guys
what
ever you ever get to the point where you've been playing for, let's say, 4 or 5 or 6 hours and no one's running away with it and everybody's kind of there and you just say, hey, let's just split and go our merry way?
No, well, we have a pretty fixed schedule. We start at 6:30. Well, we arrive about that time, probably start playing around 6:45 or something. About 2 hours, and we have a break for some snacks and shoot the breeze and whatever.
Right.
Then by 10:30, we're always done. So I mean, it's pretty routine.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tease. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
First time I was ever out here for a convention.
Cool.
Some friends and I were just walking down the strip. That was in 1981. That's a long time ago.
Scott, you're quite welcome. Thank you. Galactic, thank you. Ellen, thank you. Long Dog, thank you. I've tried to get guest hosts on here. I've reached out to a couple legitimate people and they show minor interest. But then I honestly think they go watch the show and they're like, there's no way in hell I'm getting on this guy's show. And that's fine. But I would love to get, I think the thing with Long Dog, if he and I can figure out a way to do that, I don't know what kind of setup he's got as far as cameras and audio, other than he's got speakers that I can make him blind or deaf or blind both. But that would be cool to do. Just to pull it off one time would be cool, maybe for 5-10 minutes or something, and then go from there. So Rick Lakes may or may not have a live stream tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure. I got a message from him today, something about his. Yes, the clocks are back, 10. I need to fix that. Thank you for pointing that out. I need to change that. That is yet another thing I need to fix tonight. Um, I'm aware. Um, Maybe Doug will fill in. For Rick, no. I might fill in for him. Um, and here's the thing with that. I don't mind doing it. It helps me achieve my 7,000 streams I'd like to do in a year from January 1st to December 31st. I do have a goal in mind. It's not 7,000, okay? I can't even math in my head and figure out how to do that. But I do have a number out there that I would like to achieve, and it's more than last year, considerably more than last year, as a matter of fact. So would I fill in? Sure. If Rick says, "Hey, I'm not going to make it," I might do something. But then we get into, what am I going to do? Am I going to do DaVinci? And let's face it, if you don't like DaVinci, if you don't like editing, if you don't, it's boring. It's absolutely boring. Greg, I don't need your Greg, Mikey, whatever your name is. No confirmation needed. Not for Rick. He's too busy for that. Yeah,
By the way, I found you an Ironside trailer.
Send it to me and I'll see if I can use it. Wait.
A remake.
Oh, the remake?
Yeah.
I see those, but I didn't try. And honestly, I didn't try those. I tried probably.
Well, no, I watched one a little bit, and the guy did finally end up in a wheelchair at one point.
Right. Yeah,
I
but
found one from the original, but it's on IMDb. I don't know if you can capture it or not.
send me the link and I will try. Capturing is not the problem. The problem is when I go to upload it as a trailer.
I mean, it happened to be quite short, but I did find one on IMDb.
That's what she said. But the shorter, the better. Boy, that went right over Jim's head.
No, it didn't.
All right, guys, we're
No,
going
it
to get
did
out of
not.
here. Well, you went. Usually, I get you rolling on the floor, and I'm losing it. Oh! Jamie's speaking Tagalog now. Oh, cool. Thanks, guys. If you want to join us on the Zoom panel somewhere over there, there might be an email. Hell, I don't know. It's cased out z00m@gmail.com. Send me an email and just say, hey, how's it going? Or let me have the credentials. Or what makes you think I'd want to join that monstrosity? I'm lonely. Send me an email. Unlike those that live in Fresno, California on an island, I do not have my end of stream set up on Stream Deck so that when I end it, it ends. Now watch tonight, it'll go on and on and on. It's like the Energizer Bunny.